What's up, guys? Holding Ass with you here, bringing you My Hero Academia manga review. This was chapter 225, titled Interview with a Vampire. This was a very sadistic but epic chapter you see in the thumbnail, with best girl Toga smiling. It starts off with Destro and the guy that he captured, the broker. And the broker's like, once they summon all their Nambus to attack y'all gonna be done, this whole city. And Destro just smugged it off and he laughed and he was like, that's not going to happen for 3 reasons. And he explained the reasons, and as he is explaining, you can tell that he's extremely smart to catch on to all these different reasons and why they're not going to be able to have a whole bunch of Namu just come down and rain down and pour down hell on them. And he says, with a sadistic, look on his face, a league of villains without their Namu is just nothing but a whole bunch of young punks just running around with powers. And that's technically what they technically are right now. They're just running around, just using their powers to defend themselves. But we switch over to Toga, who, if you remember last chapter, she got caught in an explosion from Chizu. Her name, we get it again, it's Shizu Kazuki. I'm just gonna call her Kazuki for short. But we have Kazuki, and she's a reporter, and you see her like talking to Toga as she getting gang like upped on by all these different people and stuff. And we have this one cute scene where Toga's drinking blood to replenish and switch and transform to another power source, but they kind of like explode her at the same time, cutting her off from that transformation. And we get some interesting dialogue between this reporter, Kazuku, and Toga. She asks Toga, why did you leave a couple of years back? A couple of years back, you went out as a missing person report, and everyone in your family and your school and the Toga family name was worried about you. They didn't know what happened to you. And she's like, what made you what you are? Why did you live in the life that you are? Why did you abandon your normal life? And then she had like this weird psychotic like face with her backstory, and it looked like she was told as a reporter that you being too honest and too hurtful, and the only way to get the information you need is to get it out of them face to face and bother them technically. So she's acting like a reporter, but you can tell that something's wrong with her as well. She's kind of like an adult version of Toga. And Toga just replied with a smile saying, you guys live a normal life, but I'm living my normal life as well. And this one, as you see in the thumbnail, she just looks back and she smiles at her with this like sadistic smile. But during Toga's flashback, when she was thinking back as she was getting all these questions, there was this really important picture of a person that looked just like Deku, but in a different school uniform. And I know a lot of people are probably saying, oh, that's Deku, she probably knows him from school, maybe not high school, maybe not middle school, but maybe earlier than that. But after looking through that picture and examining Deku, there was a couple of good differences that prove that that's not Deku. One, Deku always had freckles and messy hair. This dude had messy hair, but it looked like he has bangs in his front, on like the side, and he has no freckles. Plus, this guy looked more taller and built than Midoriya. Because remember, Midoriya in high school, in middle school, he was skinny and wimpy. He ain't get bulky until he started training for high school with All Might. So I believe that's another person that just looks like Deku, and that's the reason why when Toga first met Deku, she fell in love with him. Maybe she used to like this guy, and Deku reminded her of that guy. So, but I don't believe that's Deku in that picture that we saw real quick in her flashback. A lot of people are arguing the different, opinions, saying that it's Deku. Some people are saying that it's not. But like I said, in my opinion, I don't believe it is Deku in that flashback of hers because it wouldn't make any sense. One, she's older than Deku. You have to keep that in mind. Everyone from the League of Villains are 18 through 20. So Deku's only like 15 right now. So the time frame, first of all, don't match up. And second, like I said, this kid was tall and kind of bulky and had no freckles. We know Midoriya always had freckles and that he was never bulky and tall. And every now that he's bulky, he's still not tall. He's short. So, but yeah, that's my opinion on that. But this was an insane chapter. I'm happy that My Hero Academia is picking up pace. Because lately, a couple of chapters have been kind of But now that we switch over to the League of Villains side, it's like 16 things are seem to like looking up and being pretty good. I just can't wait until we get like this confirmation is over and we switch back over to the heroes and see what they're doing or how they feel and thinking about the situation. Because we have to imagine this is going to take place in the news media and someone's going to report all this. Especially if Shikaraki's plan comes through and they actually summon Machina to this battlefield, things are going to get crazy. But that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be down below. But that's all I have for you guys. Peace out and have a good one.